Moving on to other stories now. The National Prosecuting Authority is set to freeze assets that are worth 1.6 billion rand. They belong to Trillian and McKinsey. The NPA's asset forfeiture unit obtained a preservation order on the 14th of December to freeze these assets. The figure of 1.6 billion is commensurate with the amount that Eskom wants back from the two companies from a contract that has been found to be invalid. It relates to the work that both companies did for the power utility. Both firms have been given 90 days to prove that the contracts with the SOE were lawfully awarded. NDPP head Shaun Abrahams approved the preservation orders. Now here's what the whole controversy is all about. The row is over unlawful payment of 1.6 billion rand in fees to global consulting firm McKinsey and Trillian. G9 forensic probe commissioned by Eskom found that Trillian claimed it was McKinsey's Black Empowerment Supplier Development Partner. Now, this went against the fact that it was registered as a wholly white-owned in Eskom supplier database when it was awarded contracts. Eskom found that Trillian was paid on a fraudulent basis. Now, at the time of payment, it was claimed and made that Trillian had no black ownership. Payments were found invalid in the absence of a valid contract approved by the Treasury. Eskom then sought repayment of 1 billion rand from McKinsey and 564 million from Trillian. McKinsey said it had set aside 1 billion as it seeks a review in court of the contract's legality. Now, recent legal opinion sought by Eskom from McCaps Mutimile said that Trillian payments were indeed justified. Now, while McKinsey says it has set aside the 1 billion it charged Eskom in fees to be returned pending a review in court, nothing has been heard from Trillian. Both firms up to now have 90 days to prove that the contracts with the state-owned enterprise were lawfully awarded.